That's incredible. I saw it with my own eyes, Dr. Weir.
Yes, in a petri dish. And we are talking about 150-year-old wraith cells. I mean, for all we know, they could be immune to the drug by now or come up with defenses against it.
Oh, I don't think so, Doctor. I took the liberty of running a few tests of my own, using cells taken from the Wraith Arm Major ship I'd brought back from Athos. The results were the same. Near complete resistance. They've definitely got something. Believe me, I'm more surprised than anyone.
So what do you recommend?
That we take their work to the next level. I've informed the Hoffins of our guest in the brig.
You realize what you're asking for?
I do.
Anything I should know about Sergeant?
No, sir, he's been quiet.
Still trying to make you see things?
He's given up on that.
Didn't think he'd last this long.
Hello again, Major Shepard.
Sorry if I woke you. Just came by to see if there's anything you needed. Magazine, fresh towels.
You hide your fear poorly, Major.
You know, we've been having these conversations for a couple of weeks now, and I don't even know your name. You guys do have names, right? Let me guess. Steve?
I am your death. That is all you need to know.
I prefer Steve.
What do you hope to gain from this?
Just trying to bridge the gap between our two cultures, get to know you better. That and try to figure out how to keep your kind from sucking the life out of millions of innocent people.
Even if I told you what you want to know, it would change nothing. You are doomed, as are any humans that stand in our way.
Can't be a nice way to die. Hungry, slow. Knowing your food source is just out of reach.
Why do you keep me here?
I need to know what we're up against. For example, how many of those big hive ships have you got and where are they?
You have nothing to offer me in return.
We could talk about easing your hunger. Steve.
You would never sacrifice one of your own kind. And yet, it is all that stands between you and the information you seek.
Using living wraith cells is our only recourse at this juncture. Without them, we have no way of knowing for certain if the drug is actually viable.
You said it worked effectively on the cells of the severed wraith arm we brought back.
It did. But those were already in a partially decayed state. We need life samples.
And with new samples, you think it's possible to create a prototype?
Given enough time, yes, I do.
He's got a good point. Hoffins are practically obsessed.
Thank you, Rodney.
I agree, Doctor. But their obsession may become their undoing.
Well, even if they do undo, it would be good for us. I mean, given the choice, wouldn't you want to be immune?
Not if it meant the lives the Wraith might otherwise spare. This drug would only be of value if everyone, everywhere, possessed the same immunity.
There's a thought worth pursuing.
I agree. Major, have you made any progress with your prisoner?
Well, not yet, but he just blinked.
He blinked? What does that mean?
Means he's still holding on, but he's indicated to me that he may break soon.
And he indicated this to you by blinking?
Yes.
No offense, Major, but so far he hasn't told you a thing. For all we know, he could linger this way for months and ultimately will learn nothing.
The Wraith could be on their way to Hoff as we speak. If your prisoner holds the key to the creation of this drug, should we not take advantage of this?
How could we get the sample off him safely?
We still possess the weapons used in his capture. It would be a simple matter of incapacitating him again.
So then it's possible.
It's possible. Hi, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
Doctor?
Easy. I mean, you're certain he's...
Down, Doc. Do your thing. Almost looks peaceful, doesn't it?
peaceful. You're out your bloody mind.
Never seen devices such as these.
The work you've done refining the drug has been good up till now. With all this, we can make it better. From what I can tell, your biggest problem is that the test inoculations fail to show enough of a presence in human cells to be effective.
What we need is a better delivery system.
Exactly. And the best place to start is to recreate the key protein in the serum and work our way up from there. Now, if we can avoid having to re-engineer it from a natural source and make an entirely synthetic version, it should ultimately increase the efficiency.
Such a thing is possible.
Anything's possible, if you're willing to give it a go. Come on then, a bald head is soon shaved.
Do you speak differently than the others?
Notice that, did you? Sorry if I confuse you. Trust me, where I come from, it all makes perfect sense.
What is it like?
Scotland? Oh, I think it's beautiful. But I'm told it's something of an acquired taste.
I meant your world. It must be so peaceful there, knowing that the Wraith will not come.
Oh, you'd be surprised how not peaceful it is. What a spoiled rot now that I think of it.
Oh, you miss it. I'm sorry for inquiring.
Oh, no. Don't be, love.
One can see the various refraction chambers required to complete the preliminary stage of filtration required to boil down the base material and destroy it to its working state. From here, the cells will
cellular penetration in all 5 test inoculations. Incredible.
There's still a lot of data to be analysed, but the initial results are very promising, I agree.
Dr. Beckett's efforts have advanced the project by decades.
Perna's formula was right on track. It was just a matter of changing its molecular design so it could be better absorbed by the body.
This is an enormous victory for our people, Doctor. I don't know how to thank you.
No need. Of course, it's only a preliminary.
How soon until you can set up the next stage of testing?
You'll have a schedule